Everton versus Wolves now. Everton 2.25, Wolves at a 2.7. These odds are really tight. Is this your draw no bet?
Yes, it is, and this was so close to being my banker, but I'd already committed, already drawn the line in the sand by going for Newcastle. This is my absolute next best. And I've gone Wolves, draw no bet at 2.5. I mean, I watched Everton closely last week. Neat, tidy, got no killer instinct. Passing sideways. I thought Gomez was Villa's best player in midfield. I think that Wolves, even though they've got European exploits as we speak, I just see them going there and not getting beat. Listen, I cannot believe that Wolves are 2.7 to go and win the game. And I think that that's grown as well. I think you can get bigger than that now. But Wolves draw no bet, 2.5. I'm happy with that.
Going what they've been. Yeah, well, it's a good job you covered because they've drawn all 3 games at the moment. So it's good you've covered with yourself with that draw no bet. Martin, are you playing or passing?
I was going to pass, but I might have just a little stake on the draw. 3.32 you can get, not like a full unit, but maybe half a unit or something like that. I think this is a pretty evenly matched game even. These are the 2 teams that are going for 7th place along with Leicester. Yeah, I haven't been particularly impressed with Everton going forward this season. It's almost as if buying Arsenal's useless cast-offs isn't the best strategy to get goals in the Premier League. Iwobi and Walcott were missing all sorts of chances in that last game. And I think they will struggle going forwards because Dominic Calvert-Lewin doesn't get you many goals. Cenk Tosun, he's a flop. So they're looking at Richarlison, and if Richarlison doesn't play well, they're not scoring. But I think this could be like a 1-1, something like that. So maybe a small stake on the draw, but nothing major for me here.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned a half a unit. We do have Mano Fire. How much is a unit? I'm going to let you explain this time, Martin. How much is a unit? And when you said half a unit, what would that be?
So it really depends on the sort of bankroll that you're working with. We're putting it in units because that's the amount that we feel ready to stake on a particular game. So you might be rich and you might be betting £5,000 or $5,000 on each game, or you might be betting £20 or $20 on each game. It all depends on the sort of player you are. We're doing it for our record, so we're showing how many units we're up and down over the course of the season. So if, say, you're in 15 units of profit, that just shows that you have made 15 times your initial bankroll over the course of the season. So it's really just the method by which we show whether we're up or down over the course of the campaign. And fortunately, we all seem to be in profit at the end of every season. So stick with us. But when we're saying per unit, that depends on the sort of bets that you like to place. I'm not going to be placing £5,000 on this game or even £2,500 on it. I don't really have those sort of riches at the moment, but yeah, it depends on what you like to do. It's more a thing for our record.
Yeah. And often as well, a unit is a percentage of your bankroll. So if, for example, you set aside $1,000 or something for betting the season, you take a unit out of that is what calculated 1 or 2% of that. As you increase your bankroll, obviously, as does the size of your unit. For the purpose of our record, 1 unit we do $1. Half a unit is obviously half a dollar. So, but most people would bet $5, $10, $50, $100, and yeah, some of the big rollers maybe like $5,000 or more. So it really is. But we do bet responsibly, please. This is fun, and but we are making some money too. So, all right. If we wrapped up Everton versus Wolves, what were you going on this one? You were passing.
Draw.
Yeah, we did half a unit on the draw, of course.